What's up, peeps? Welcome to episode 10 of Feast. Frank, Eric, Andy, Social Talk. First of all, big shout out to all the feasters out there who took Andy's challenge that was made at the Bellagio in Las Vegas for Workplace Benefits Mania. You guys have created some awesome content. I've been seeing a lot of them out there, so big ups to you for jumping in and just starting. It takes a lot to do it, so I didn't want to go without saying congratulations to you guys, so keep it up. Today, we're going to be talking about using LinkedIn as a business strategy, and we'll be talking about why you should do it, targeting your ideal client, and potential pitfalls to avoid. So we're going to jump right into it, and one of the things I want to talk about is why you should be doing it. And not just a why not, but you need to stand out and think of the content that you consume, specifically on social media, but any social media channel at all, the content you consume, the people you continuously watch over and over again. So for me, I watch a lot of the same content on my LinkedIn feed, but it might be different what I consume on my Instagram feed or other feeds. So think about when you're consuming content, what's drawing you to that? Because that's what you're going to be doing. Why does someone want to stop what they're doing and scrolling in their news feed to click on your content? And you have to make it compelling. You have to stand out. So you have to be doing different things in your competition. Otherwise, you're in with the mix, you're blurred in, and there's no differentiator. So why you should do it? So you can stand out in your organization. People will know you. People will recognize you. And they'll go to you because you will be the authority because you've won them over through your content. Eric, what do you got?
So thanks, Frank. Listen, guys, let's talk about how you do it, right? We have the luxury on LinkedIn to have the largest networking event at our fingertips 24/7, 365, right? We've talked about how it's the largest networking event you'll ever attend. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money to drive there. There's no meal you have to pay for, et cetera, et cetera. Here's the thing, guys. Think about the old-fashioned networking events that everybody's been to, sadly, from years past. Some of you may still be doing them. You go to a networking event, let's say there's 100 people in the room, and you know for your business, you only want to talk to CEOs and CFOs and chief operating officers and the actual owner and founder of the company. And you go to an event and you find that there's 15 C-suite and there's, 60, 70, 80 HR people that you just don't want to have anything to do with. No offense, HR people. Again, we're talking about being hyper-focused. We're talking about who your ideal target and prospect is. So you would know better or no more want to spend time with that human resource crowd at that networking event than you do to want to connect with those folks on LinkedIn. So what I'm getting at is when you're looking for prospects on LinkedIn, connect with those that you want to actually talk to and work with and do business with, right? And you have the ability in this platform to search via job title. You can search via industry. You can search via geography. You can even go into the company profile page and look up employee count and look up their demographic and their industry and what they're doing. So you have to be very careful who you're connecting with, because before you know it, I know it sounds real glamorous and appealing to be connected with 10,000 people, but if you're connected with 10,000 people that are not the ideal prospect and not the ideal target, the ideal title, the ideal industry, then again, it's no different than going to an actual physical networking event and wasting time with people that you just aren't looking to engage with. So with that, what do you think, Andy?
I couldn't agree more, guys. I mean, here's the pitfall you want to avoid. Frank, you've said it before. I think you said it at the Workplace Benefits Mania. LinkedIn is the largest networking event in the world, right? You can literally chat with millions of people on social media, but that's also the worst thing about it is you can literally chat with anybody. And this is the same advice I'd give somebody starting a business is if you want to grow your business, you've got to define who your ideal target prospect is. You can't go about business with the saber-toothed tiger method where you just go kill everything. You've got to have an ideal prospect that you want to go after. And it's the same thing on LinkedIn. You have to define, Eric, you talked about hyper-targeting your prospect. You can't just connect with anybody. You've got to be targeted about who you're making those connections with, because if you're just hitting connect or you're just connecting with anybody randomly, all of a sudden you could have a network of people that you have no connection with, you have nothing in common with, and it's just like having a list of prospects in your business outside of social media that isn't really an ideal target. It's not going to generate good business for you. So the beautiful thing is you've got a huge opportunity on LinkedIn to grow your business effectively by being targeted, but be targeted and go after the right prospects and connect with the right people. So that's it, guys, for this week of live Feast number 10. We hope you enjoy our content. If you got any ideas for future Feast content, please let us know. We're always open to it. And until next week, guys, take care and have an awesome rest of the week.
Make it a good one.